This is the African News Update on Top Accolade News. The headlines: Guinea sets December 2025 election date. Tidjane Thiam resigns. Ruto's economic claims under scrutiny. Trump threatens to skip G20 summit in South Africa. We'll start with the focus in politics. Guinea sets December 2025 election date. Guinea's Prime Minister has announced that the country will hold elections in December 2025 following a constitutional referendum in September. The announcement was made at the African CEO Forum in Abidjan as the junta-led government attempts to reassure investors about a return to civilian rule. The military leader came into power in 2021 and has since missed earlier election deadlines, raising concerns about democratic progress. Opposition parties remain suspended or under surveillance as a new draft constitution could pave the way for the military leader to run for office. Still in politics, Tidjane Thiam resigns. Tidjane Thiam has stepped down as the president of PDCI-RDA, citing what he called judicial harassment. The resignation, announced via a video posted online, comes amid an ongoing legal challenge to the legitimacy of his 2023 election as party leader. On Monday, the party's political bureau met in Abidjan, where Ernest Mobio declared himself interim president in a separate video statement. Thiam's political future was further dimmed after an Ivorian court removed him from the electoral roll in April, ruling he had lost his Ivorian nationality, effectively barring him from running in the upcoming October presidential election. Moving to economy, Ruto's economic claims under scrutiny. Kenyan President William Ruto made several bold claims about Kenya's economy and savings record in recent speeches, but a fact check reveals miscalculation. Ruto correctly stated that Uganda and Tanzania have large social security funds than Kenya, and that national savings contributions have increased. However, he overstated how much Kenya has saved in recent years and misstated the relative size of Uganda and Tanzania's economies compared to Kenya's. His assertion that Kenya's economy has overtaken Ethiopia and Angola remains unproven due to conflicting global data. Ruto also misrepresented pension contribution rates in Uganda and Tanzania, while his comparison to China's savings rate was inflated. Out of 14 claims, only 4 were fully accurate, with several rated incorrect or misleading. Turning to international relations, Trump threatened to skip G20 summit in South Africa. Tensions are mounting ahead of the G20 summit in South Africa, as US President Donald Trump said he may not attend, citing what he calls a genocide of white Afrikaners. At a White House press conference, Trump linked his absence to claims of land seizures and violence in South Africa, just hours after the country's foreign minister confirmed all leaders were invited.
Now, South Africa leadership is coming to see me, I understand, sometime next week. And, we're supposed to have a G20 meeting there or something. But we're having a G20 meeting. I don't know how we can go unless that situation's taken care of. But it's a genocide that's taking place that you people don't want to write about. But it's a terrible thing that's taking place. And farmers are being killed. They happen to be white. But whether they're white or black makes no difference to me. But white farmers are being brutally killed, and their land is being confiscated in South Africa. And the newspapers and the media, television media, doesn't even talk about it. If it were the other way around, they'd talk about it. That would be the only story they'd talk about. And I don't care who they are. I don't care about their race, their color. I don't care about their height, their weight. I don't care about anything. I just know that what's happening is terrible. I have people that live in South Africa. They say it's a terrible situation taking place. So we've essentially extended citizenship to those people to escape from that violence and come here.
Trump also pointed to the recent arrival of 49 white South Africans in the U.S., alleging they fled racial violence. The State Department says asylum applications are assessed on claims of racial discrimination, but has not backed Trump's claims. You're watching the African News Update on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. Still to come. for staying with us. Still in international relations, Algeria expels 15 French diplomats. Diplomatic tension between France and Algeria have hit a critical low after Algeria expelled 15 French diplomats over alleged irregular postings. France's foreign minister condemned the move and vowed swift retaliation, escalating a standoff already inflamed by disputes over the Western Sahara, intelligence operation, and a high-profile kidnapping case. With billions in trade and migration issues at stake, business leaders are urging restraints as both nations teeter on the edge of a full-blown diplomatic crisis. Insecurity. U.S. airstrike targets ISIS in northern Somalia. U.S. African Command, in coordination with the federal government of Somalia, conducted an airstrike on Monday targeting ISIS militants in Somalia's Puntland region. The strike took place in the Bari region, where ISIS has maintained an operational foothold. According to Africom, the mission aims to support Puntland security forces in dismantling terrorist infrastructure and disrupting ISIS activities in the area. The operation remains ongoing, with further assessment being conducted to determine its impact. Somalia's government reaffirmed its commitment to international counter-terrorism partnerships, praising the U.S. for its continued support in the fight to restore peace and stability in the region.
In entertainment, Seven Doors dominates AFBCA 2025. Nollywood stars Chioma Chukwuka and Femi Adeboye were the big winners at the 2025 African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards held in Lagos, claiming Best Lead Actress and Best Lead Actor respectively for their standout performances in the critically acclaimed film Seven Doors. The star-studded event celebrated excellence in African film and television, with Seven Doors also earning Best Score. Industry legend Nkemowo was honored with the Industry Merit Award, while Kayode Kasum resumed the Trailblazer Award. In sports, Kaizer Chiefs retained coach Nasreddine Nabi after Netball Cup triumph. Kaizer Chiefs have decided to retain head coach Nasreddine Nabi following a crucial meeting amid exit rumors. Despite a mixed debut season and a finish outside the top 8, Nabi secured the first trophy in a decade by winning the Netball Cup, defeating Orlando Pirates 2-1. Sources confirmed that the club values continuity and intends for Nabi to see out his contract, with management dismissing talk of dismissal. Unless Nabi himself opts to resign, he is set to stay on and lead the team into the next season.
That concludes our African news update for today. Stay tuned for more African news and development. Thanks for joining us. I am Ojorume Okocha.
And I am Ihoma Ihenacho.
Connect and engage with us on all our social media handles. Do have a wonderful day.